all that. All right, let's talk about one more movie.
Yes, sir.
Because this is a candidate for greatest movie of all time.
Okay.
Or is it? And that is Roll Bounce. I had never heard of Roll Bounce. Never. And it was Pete and his wife, Mary, who told me about it. Because I told them how I had met you. And they said, we talked about you. And then Mary or Pete, one of them said, oh, we love him in Roll Bounce. We watch that movie all the time. I said, what? What movie was that? But they're the ones who told me about that. So this is September 2005, after Walking Tall. To me, Roll Bounce defies all categories. I loved every minute of it, every single minute of it. I was speechless. My jaw dropped the whole movie. Pete, you and Mary said you've watched it many times. I want to hear from you.
Yeah. So, for our family, for her and I both, growing up in the primarily late 70s, early 80s, our childhood was spent at the roller rink. And so I think that movie so perfectly captured that period of time that we grew up in, where, you went to the roller rink and that was just like the place to go. And we even talked about how it really shaped a lot of our youth as far as getting the courage up to ask a girl on the couples dance, hey, you want to hold hands and skate around the rink. And so my wife, she's got a psychology degree. Her theory is that, the roller rink played a huge part in even shaping young men to get the courage to kind of walk up and approach girls and stuff. And they don't really have that place anymore. That's very casual. It's no commitment. It's just, hey, let's hold hands and skate around a roller rink. But the roller rink was really like a cultural place where, everybody was having a great time. And for the most part, people were mostly, younger, junior high, kind of high school age. But there was always those few guys that were like in their early 20s and they dressed really nice and they were just fantastic skaters, kind of like the character in the film where you're just like, oh man, this guy is who everybody wants to skate like and look like and have that cool vibe going. So we connected with it because we kind of lived in that era and it so perfectly captured that feeling for us.
Yeah, man, that's beautiful to hear.
Once again, you're with stars or people who are going to be stars. Bow Wow.
Yeah.
Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
Well, you work with the stars. I loved Sweetness, Wesley Johnson. That was a great character. So tell us about this. They hired you because you're an accomplished dancer and skater?
Did you know how to roller skate? Did you know how to roller skate when that started?
Yes, I did, man. And this is another, you got to give moms a shout out for this. I'll never forget the first time I ever had roller skates. It was the play school roller skates. You guys remember those? It was like they were blue,
sure.
And they had they were
strap
plastic
on your shoes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's my first earliest memory of pulling on roller skates. I remember
all our children had those.
Yeah, man. My mom taking me down the block and me just all the way down. So with Roll Bounce, listen, man, this was one of those films and those scripts that was in Hollywood for a long time. This thing was in rotation for almost 2 years, meaning that you would audition for it and then it would go away, and then they would be like, "Oh, we're casting for it again." So I remember hearing about this movie and then getting sides, and then we never got the audition, and then a year went by, and then now we're auditioning again, casting, and then we're going into callbacks. God, there's not an actor. There's not a black actor or actress you can name that was not at that audition. All of them. It was mayhem. I couldn't believe it. I'm seeing everybody. And I'm not just 20, 30. I'm talking, we're in the hundreds pulling up to audition for this. So we do the callback audition. It's still a ton of people. And then they take us from the callback at Fox Studios here in Los Angeles to a roller rink that no longer is open called World on Wheels. It's right off of La Brea and the cross street, I think San Vicente and Venice. They take us all there. So they want to see who can skate. So you got all of the people if they can skate, if they can skate backwards, if they could do cool tricks. That's what the audition process was. We get the call for me. Hey, we'd like to book Khleo for this role, for him to play Mixed Mike. The original script was a lot more of myself and Bow Wow's character. We were the two that were really like best friends out of the crew. The script went through changes as we started shooting. The only person who could not skate, and I have nothing but the utmost respect for him, Rick Gonzalez, the actor who plays Naps, the size 16 Beanard scene. He can't skate. He never could. So we fell over and over and over again. We had a month of rehearsals, and he never could pick it up. He couldn't skate. So he's the only one, Pete. Just him.
When was
Did he get there eventually?
No. No. And look. There's the scene. There's a move where we all one of the moves is as we're in choreo where we all grab each other by our shirts and we all do a big 180 together. Right?
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
Right.
I'm second to the last. He's last, but he can't skate. So he's supposed to take all the momentum from everybody. And who's he dragging down every single time? This guy. My back till today is screwed up. I got nothing but love and respect for Rick Gonzalez, bro. You owe me a chiropractor session, man. You owe me a few chiropractor sessions.
Okay, before you skated, when I took you all there to the skating rink, when was the last time you strapped on a pair of skates before that?
Oh, before that? I had probably skated within that year because World on Wheels was open. Yeah, I had skated. I was skated, yeah.
Well, everybody, this movie, Roll Bounce, it's a rare treat. It's an American classic, incredibly underrated.